What is the best comeback you heard in real life? I grew up friends with a family with a pair of siblings, one of which was adopted, the other was a bio kid. They are 7 months apart, so the rivalry could get intense. I don't remember what they were fighting about originally. I think it had to do with a light bright. But it evolved to this point: bio kid. Yeah, well, you're adopted. Their patent's real kid. Adopted. Yeah, well, they chose me, they were stuck with you. I agree with you. But then we'd both be stupid. My manager to a super rude customer. My friend has 4 kids and is a pizza chef. He gave up on his studies so he could earn money for his family. I was watching him one day whilst he was making a pizza, and asked him out of curiosity, "I really wonder, how do you know when to pull it back out of the oven?" He replied, "If I knew when to pull it back, I wouldn't be doing this job at all." Australian cricket player to English cricket player as he walked onto the field. "How's your wife and my kids?" English player: "Wife is fine. Kids are ret." You could fill this entire thread with instances of cricket sledges. Trash talk is called sledging in cricket. Man, there was this kid when I was in high school, super smart, but kinda awkward, very quiet. One day he gets this super hard question right. One of the popular girls calls him a nerd. The teacher says to her, "Hey, he could be your boss one day." The kid goes, "No sir, that will never happen." The teacher starts telling him he could absolutely be a boss one day. The kid just looks up and goes, "No sir, I will never be her boss. I have no dreams of being a pimp." The class erupted in laughter. The teacher laughed briefly too, but sent him to office immediately after. God level burn. 2 girls were arguing over whatever and started pushing each other. The one girl said, "Don't hit me, I'm pregnant." The other girl immediately said, "You're not pregnant," in yo face, and punched the shit out of her. "You are what you eat, yeah, that's why you're a big fat dick." Bald teacher reading announcements. The health unit is here today to do immunizations. Annoying popular girl. What? No. They have to give us more notice than that. Teacher: "Why, did you not shower today?" Girl: "At least I have hair." Teacher: "Yeah, under your arms." Anyway, continues to read announcements like nothing happened. Now, this was in like 2001 and I was 17. But this whole interaction took mere seconds, and to have one of the most popular girls in the school burned by a teacher in front of the whole class was a magical moment for me, and I'll never forget it. At the bar, this girl was fake flirting with a guy for a drink. Bartender comes up asking if he wants another drink, and she chimes in that she wants a rum and coke. The guy says to the bartender, "Actually make hers a rum," and day it she stormed off pissed, and I almost fell out of my chair laughing. I bought the guy his next round. During a heated debate, someone sneered, "Is that the best you can do?" And the response was, "It's the best I can do with what I'm working with." I was working as a bartender in a nightclub in the late 90s. A woman started berating the other bartender about him staring at her breasts. She would not let it go. Mind you, we were insanely busy. There was no time during the rush to flirt or even stop working. He finally snapped, and I apologized for the vulgarness, and said, "I wouldn't come in my hand and throw it at you, now leave me alone." This was on a TikTok video where an older guy and a kid were roasting each other. Kid tells older guy, "You look like you got caught blocked by Chris Hansen." I was both shocked and laughing, but the older guy had me dying. He told the kid, "So you look like all your lovers live in your sock drawer." I may be taking some notes to deal with some people lol. In response to a rude customer who said, "Hope you get better at your job," a cashier replied, "Hope you get better at being human." There was this one comeback where someone said, "If I wanted a comeback, I'd wipe it off your chin." They ruined a perfectly good bomb when they put teeth in your mouth. Shut the hell up, you little doo-doo-doo-doo-doo baby shark looking motherfucker. Former coworker said that to another coworker when they were trading barbs with each other. Chalked on my water when he said it. My son-in-law and I were bickering about something or other, and in exasperation, I said, "Kiss my SS." He replied, "That would take all day." I never said that to anyone ever again. Not my story, but a lady I know dated a guy during a summer in Jersey when she was 22. He had a lot of family. She worked for everything she had and shows up to a date in hiking boots and thrift store clothes. At one point, he says some put down about her wearing hiking boots and asks, "Do you ever wonder what it would be like to have class?" And she says, "No, I have class. I just don't have money." She didn't even say it as a zinger or to be cool or whatever. She wasn't even mad at him. I was. But that was literally just her answer. People twice her age act like clowns trying to impress or intimidate people who do not matter. And at 22 she knew it. I was at a Renaissance fair and someone in the crowd tried to heckle a performer on stage. The performer responded with, "Oh, a duel? A battle of wits?" I accept, good sir, and will patiently wait for you to run home and retrieve yours. Back in high school, there was this guy at our school, let's call him Mike, who had a peculiar habit in the locker room. He would strut around, scanning for unsuspecting victims wearing white underwear. As soon as he spotted his target, he'd bellow their name and taunt, "Hey, person's name, wearin' tidy whities." This routine became a source of amusement for some and embarrassment for others, as those caught in their tidy whities were subjected to playful ridicule for not sporting men's underwear. Weeks turned into months, and Mike's antics persisted. However, one fateful day, his usual target had had enough. The moment Mike approached him, ready to unleash his signature taunt, the target fixed him with a steely gaze and calmly asked, "Why are you looking?" Silence fell over the locker room as everyone awaited Mike's response. His face flushed crimson, and he was at a loss for words. It was a turning point, and from that day on, Mike's locker room antics were never quite the same.